Yes.
Look at these two nuts. They're not even tight. We got exhaust leaking all over the place. Bolt down here to your manifold isn't even tight, it's just loose. This side, you're missing a bolt. Isn't even a bolt to the exhaust on that side. The bolt for this pick point is broke off in the block right there.
In the block?
Yep. See how it's broke right in there?
Should be a bolt head.
Yep.
I mean, it's inside the block somewhere?
Yeah, so we'll have to remove this and extract that and bolt out and put another bolt in there.
Okay.
These were for, what was on here?
The
Crossover?
crossover
Yeah.
pipe.
So that's okay, there's nothing wrong there. What else do we got? There was no Freon in the truck at all.
Yeah, that's because of that air conditioning part that didn't get replaced.
Well, not necessarily.
No?
No, there's a leak somewhere. If they put coolant in it, there's a leak somewhere. Or Freon. Yeah, that coolant, really. So here's your brand new coolant hose that's got tears in it, cuts in it already.
How'd that happen?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you. What else is on there?
Driver's motor mount.
Motor mount on this side over here.
Of course, just spins. It don't even allow
When
you
you
to
go take
tighten
the
that.
nut off, so you're probably gonna need a new motor mount.
All the injector harnesses, all the clips are broke. You're supposed to have just part of a tab,
So they just pull out
Supposed to have
versus
a-
lock.
like a lock tab like that.
Uh-huh.
It's missing in. It's right there.
Is it the engine harness or is
Yep,
it?
it's that one.
And I don't know if this is from them or before, but I mean, you have exposed wires everywhere. That's not going to be good for these wires touching.
Right.
That could be part of the runnability issues you had.
Injector thing there.
This sensor right here is loose. It's not even tight. You can already see the oil. There's a brand new turbo, and the oil in the charge pipe are full of oil. And that's just oil from sitting there as it came out.
And the oil pan's leaking. This is
The
leaking.
oil pan's leaking,
That's
crankcase
leaking.
ventilation's leaking.
That's
Just little things like, look at this O-ring right here that got pinched out. I mean, it happens, but pull it back out and fix it, right?
Yeah.
Then you can see all the fluids down in the center here. So this sensor was leaking. There's one other that was leaking. These lines, like I'm gonna tell you, we should replace them. I mean, look how weather cracked those are. And those are fuel lines. I wouldn't rock those, especially being a brand new motor.
Yes.
What else is on that list?
And there's multiple lines that were on here that weren't connected. This one, that one's ripped out. The other list is over there.
What are they supposed to be connected to?
I have no idea. It's gonna be the puzzle of the mystery here.
Okay, so the intake bridge, which is your piece that goes here, had oil all over it. So something in here was leaking oil. I know there's fuel leaking pretty bad. We were leaking fuel out of one of the fuel lines and the fuel pressure sensor. And the valley in here was full of fuel. You can see all the old oil. There's coolant in there. There's fuel in there.
New oil, it looks like new.
Your transmission drain plug on your pan was finger loose. I mean, you probably had 2 threads from it falling out. Tranny core lines were leaking. Oil pan gaskets leaking. Left valve cover leaking.
Left side.
This side's leaking too. Right in the corner. Both valve covers need to be replaced.
And your dipstick's gone completely.
Yeah, well, half of it.
We got the other half's not in there either. So I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I pulled this out yesterday, it's not in there.
And then we did say that
It
the
could be
front
in the
of,
tranny bin.
possibly, but that's a long dipstick to go in there.
It's just the metal piece, that little.
Yeah, but it's gonna be this much of it. So I mean, it's hard to believe it all is in there.
Yeah.
But maybe, and we'll pull that off.
That's
I highly
broke.
suggest, because we're here, so we thought you had leaks in your bell housing.